So Bouncer has made a video, giving his opinion on this LB situation. You know what I mean? And I've seen it, and we're gonna go over the bits and respond to a few things. And I've also got quite a few things to say about LB. And let's get some W bouncers in the chat. I mean, we're not live in it, but W bouncer, because round of applause for that W he took, 90th minute screamer. What we doing here? Wearing the hat. What we doing here? It's not even Ache internet ready. What we doing here? All under the bouncer trademark. Go and buy bouncers merch. Go and buy his merch.
I'm gonna say this. LB's going to respond like that when his name has been brought up in something that you cannot say is facts. Where's the facts on it? A storyline has just been brought up. There's no...
LB's been live streaming, Ache. LB's been live streaming. LB has not denied it. You know what I mean? And this whole thing is just alleged street shit being mixed. This is why I don't want to talk about this. I thought we'd move past this. This is why I was so confused as to why LB was even bringing this stuff up again, trying at me, because it's like, why am I gonna, you know what I mean? But it's not even me being annoyed at him coming at me, because bro, we talk about people every day, bouncer. You know what I mean? How can we be annoyed at someone coming at us or having an opinion on us, bro? That'd be so hypocritical. It's not that. It's the fact that someone from his team got in contact with me, and I thought, cool, we had an understanding. But he comes on the net now and starts saying, Tankz, making 5-part series, lean, 5-part series on, man, this, that, boom, boom. You're spreading lies. Oh, you could never stay in the same room as me and this. You could never this, that. That's where the problem is. It's like, hold on a second. You're coming for my credibility at that point. I don't push lies. I don't say lies. You know what I mean? I don't say lies. And even if we take a look at what UKO had to say, because this was so long ago. It felt like I did this podcast so long ago. But UKO, someone who Bouncer bigs up all the time, someone who I big up all the time, someone who we respect in the scene, this is what he thought about the way I covered this story. Accept this,
That's 100%. You're really good at covering hot topics as well. Even at Broad David, you covered it fairly, I think, in my opinion.
And I appreciate that, because I was thinking, did
I go too far?
Yeah.
Touchy, it's a bit touchy, but yeah, I think you covered it fairly.
Because you said when you saw it, you were... And it's like, bro, we have one of the biggest rappers in the UK, a story breaking about him. Obviously, not all the facts are there. If you know what I mean. I want people like, bro, we ain't confirmed anything, but you lot know what I'm talking about, bro. All right? But if this was, I'm just saying, like, if I'm in these man's position, whoever's involved here, and this is so untrue, bruv, I'm posting straight away if this is damaging, because this is what the team told me. Oh, the person from the team told me this is messing up deals, this is messing up this, is making them look bad, Post straight away. This is complete cap. That wasn't done, bro. That wasn't done. So I'm not going to have this guy call me a liar. You know what I mean? He did correct himself after, because he knows himself, but you're not about to call me a liar, and you're not about to go on a rant about a whole bunch of nonsense after. When UKL, one of the most, you know what I mean, been in the scene for a long time, major player in the scene, says I covered that fairly. I don't know you, bruv. Am I supposed to not cover it? This is the same thing I said to Fredo. This is the same thing I said at the start of the video when we first covered that page. You know what I mean? I said, Fredo, listen, this, that, I don't know you. Like, we just got to cover this, but this is all, you know what I'm saying? That's how I cover things, bro. But
I shouldn't have done that. Yeah,
I
try to stay away. I stayed away from the topic, innit? But, when I saw your video, I was like, you should have probably stayed away from it. Then I finished the video. I was like, that was actually very fair.
Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean? I try and handle my topics eloquently, bro, and as fairly as possible.
You need to remember, bro, it doesn't need to be the first person. If I report something or Tankz reports something, it's like in the scene, or if Festify reports, like, no, I'm going to say me and Tankz. If me and Tankz report something, right now, Tankz is a human. Tankz was called Tankz, and he had his same mask on.
But the thing is, it's like, I get that. Like, we've got platforms, we have that responsibility. That's why I reported it fairly. And UKL agrees that I reported it fairly. I don't know, LB. Am I supposed to just ignore this? Like, am I supposed to just ignore it when all of this is coming out? I'm just going to address the rumor and say this is all rumors. We don't know, And I do give LB grace. I do say, like, bruv, in the live stream, when I do that live stream, I do think the live stream was doing a bit too much. But I don't say anything crazy in the live stream, but the live stream was just dragging it. But the way I see it, bro, it's like, bro, with this bouncer, with this whole Fredo situation, how much views did we run up off this Fredo situation, bro. Like, how much views did we run up off this Fredo situation? Like, come on, man.
We
And
spoke
then here-
about this. Look,
Here, Bouncer ends up, you know,
this is why.
looking at
By the
Honcho's
way,
house,
this is not-
covering crazy stuff. And you know, the maddest thing, this is why it was more shock from me that this guy came for me like that. It was more shock from me because I'm thinking, bruv, I just made that video. I did a live stream. During the live stream, I'm thinking, bruv, I didn't say half of this other stuff, bro. And Bounce, Honcho's house, bro. I was on RTM with Honcho. Like, listen, big up Honcho, but Honcho says, listen, he only cares about the money. He said this openly. He'll cover anything. He just cares about getting the views and the money. That's what he openly said, bro. I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I don't just care about the views and the money, bro. I want to do my due diligence and I actually care about the truth. Hence why UKL, I don't even remember the way I reported that story, but I know I would have reported it fairly considering how sensitive it was, bro.
Assassin has been released from captivity. Released.
Look, now we got another picture.
Like, come on, bro, Bounce. This is Honcho's house. This ain't nothing to do with me, bro. You couldn't come on my channel and find out about this all alleged. I weren't talking about that. I weren't keeping people updated like da-da-da-da-da. In the live stream that I did for like an hour, right after I posted the video, where we're just talking about the information that we have, bro. But once it came after, once phone calls have been made, once da-da-da, bruv, that's it. Yeah, we can confirm nothing. You know what I mean? LB still ain't confirmed it ain't happened. LB can come out and just say, yo, this is complete cat. But he hasn't done that. Not saying that confirms anything. I'm just saying, guys, this is so freaking difficult to cover, bro.
I hope LB's not going to respond. I want you to say, obviously, Tankz, look, you got to understand this. I'm going to tell you this as a fact, yeah. LB has been streaming before streaming was cool. Like, if you look back at it, man, him, Sam Ham, they've been.
Where did he go with it? We're gonna look at that in a second. What happened to DBE Gaming? What happened to DBE Gaming? Let's see the Discord. What happened to that? This guy, what did Dirtbike say? He said, you could never join rooms with this and chop it up. Why am I chopping it up with you? You've been carried by young ads. You are not self-made, bro. You could never sit in a room with guys who built their thing from the ground up, bro. When you did like 5% of the work, bro, from how it looks to me. Maybe you did more. I don't know. But it's blatantly obvious that young ads carried your whole thing, bro. You know what I mean? Without young ads, it's blatantly obvious. I'm not done. I ain't freaking done. I'm not done, bro. I'm not done because Bouncer, obviously, Bouncer even says, what else was Bouncer say? Bouncer even says, oh, look at this, bro. Look at this. DBE Gaming, you know, GRM released an article on it, bro. What's happening to GRM Daily? Someone find me the best gamer in the UK, want to sign them. I got big racks. This is someone, bro. Money, someone who's self-made understands that, bro, yes, capital is important. Capital is important, but it's not just all about capital. You need some brains to execute. You get what I'm saying? And this is so simple. Like, if you really wanted to start DB gaming team, I mean, nothing's easy. Everything has its challenges, bro. But when you've got the capital, bro, like, look, with gaming being a £1 billion industry, you couldn't find any athletes, bro. Your Discord link's not working on the Instagram, bro. So what's going on with DBE Gaming? But Bounce also says, like, you know, D Block Europe, richest rappers in the UK, this, that. Bruv, no one's disputing that. Nobody is disputing that, bro. But it is not always about the money, bro. It's not always about the money. As a DBE fan from, like, what, 2017, back in them days, everyone can see ads is the one doing the heavy lifting. Everyone can see that without young ads, there is no D Block Europe. Without LB, there is still young ads. You know what I mean? Without young ads, there is no LB. And you know what? We are just going to pull up. We're just going to do this quick because you guys want to know a fun fact. You guys want to know an extremely fun fact? Okay, look at Tankz, right? Just to show you guys, right? Because this guy, the way this guy's talking to me, you know, it's like, bruv, who the hell are you? Like, you could never step into a room of people who are self-made because you don't know what it takes to be self-made, bruv. Because you've always had a helping hand. You've been dragged to the position you are, bruv. Us, man, we've had to work in this position. And you want to know what? You are going to retire. LB, you are going to retire without having a solo song on Spotify with more streams, not than London Scammer, than my second most streamed song. We don't push lies here. We come with facts. You know what I'm saying? We come with facts, right? Remember the number, 4698. 4698. 44. 32. You can go through all of them. Oh, this is the one with Bouncer. Bouncer, I hope he recouped on this one, by the way, because the LB feature, I don't know how much he be charging for features, bro. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's gonna be getting residuals forever, but look at when he performs on his own. Look at when, obviously, he's had some decent features, you know, Rimsey, this, that, with, obviously this one had Young Ads on there. But I'm just telling you, without Young Ads on the songs, are you getting them residuals that are maintaining that lifestyle? No, you know what I mean? This is not what a self-made person does. You know, that's why you see Young Ads still going hard, bruv. Young, and we'll look, you just have to look at all the albums. I'm just like, guys, check. It's facts. You know what I mean? I've checked. Any song that's just LB on these albums, none of them have more streams than non-VBV, my second most streamed song. And you're going to retire like that. That is freaking embarrassing, bro. You know what I mean? That's freaking embarrassing. You need to understand, like, I'm just quoting what this guy says in his songs. When I'm saying this guy needs rehab, right? When I said these things, you know what I mean? I'm just quoting his lyrics, bro. One of my favorite LB verses, she just want love, I just want drugs. You just want drugs. You know what I mean? You just want drugs. You just want drugs, bro. So what? You're going to retire off the drugs. You're going to retire, you know, you're going to be using drugs. What are you going to be doing in retirement? What, you like 30? Like, who retires at 30, bro? Young Ads ain't retiring at 30 because Young Ads is the one who built this shit. So Young Ads can't retire. Young Ads is going to keep going. Young Ads is 6 for 6 right now. Young Ads is 6 for 6 with his music, bro. He's 6 for 6 with his singles he's been dropping, bro. That single with Asko, Young Ads is showing, bro. Listen, he's taken the ankle weights off, bro. He's taken the ankle weights off and he's going to start floating up. And I'm telling you, you know what it is? You can have so much love for your boy. I don't know these, man. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you don't see these men together as much. You know what I mean? Even we take a look at Lil Pino. Lil Pino, solo song, Maya Mills. There's no one else on this song. This song got in the charts. This song's on nearly 22 million streams. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about Kevin McAllister because them other men are on there and he just carries the chorus. There's songs where Young Ads are where LB does carry the chorus. I'll give him that. And they're still GOATs, bro. Like, LB is still one of my favorite UK artists. I'm still going to fuck to his songs. That's not going to change. That's not going to fucking change anything. But I'm just letting you know, you're going to retire without a solo song with more streams than me. So I don't understand where this I don't know, this confidence bubble that the industry's giving you, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, I've heard, you know, whenever it used to be Wireless, you lot used to perform there. Everyone used to be trying to beg it with you lot, you know what I mean? Beg it with DBE, this, that. It's because of the work that Ads has put in, bro. And it's so plainly obvious. The fact that Ads is still going, and you are just like, I'm just going to retire, man. I don't want to make music anymore. I'm going to retire at the age of 2025. You're going to retire without a solo song with more streams than my second most streamed song, bro. And when it comes to Bouncer saying he did the streaming thing, Bouncer, look how long me and you have been doing this thing. Look how long he's been doing this thing, bro. I'm telling you, you know what? Just because I'm such a freaking petty guy, I'm so freaking petty. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to link in the description the channel I'm going to use. We're probably going to call it Click It Gaming. We're going to change the name, call the channel Click It Gaming. We're going to get Click It Gaming going. As long as Dirtbike is running DBE Gaming, Click It Gaming is going to be way bigger than DBE Gaming, all right? As long as he's running it. I'm telling you, bruv. Listen, we're going to get consistent. I've got an Elgato audio cable arriving tomorrow, bruv. We're going to start playing FIFA, FC26. That's what we're going to do. And LB, the offer's still there because I will smoke you on FIFA, bruv.
You're going to quit rapping. It speaks for itself, bro. You get me? So it's just like, yeah, man, I know man's upset.
Bro, who retires at that age and is just happy with life? Who does that, bro? Who really retires at that age and doesn't want to do anything, bro? How can you, unless you're taking drugs, how can you really be retired at that age and be content, you know? Not be, like, as a man, when's your prime years as a man, you know? Because LB's like, as a man, you know, let me tell you something. As a man, that's meant you're going to be entering your prime years soon. And you're going to be retired, taking drugs. Is that what you want to do, bro? No. That's not what a man does. So don't tell me about being a man or can't get in these rooms. I don't want to be in rooms with you because I'm self-made. You are a leech, okay? That's it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Big up to Bouncer every time, man. big up to Ake. You know, I know he's in a difficult position here, bro, but don't come for my credibility and think I'm not just going to come and question your thing and be like, hold on a second here. It looks like your whole thing is a facade because you ain't even got a song with a solo song with more streams than my second. I ain't even done the London's second, bro. Ain't that crazy? I thought it was a joke thing, but I checked it. But anyway, big up DB though anyway, man. Listen, she just want the love. I just want drugs. Yeah. She just want the love. I just want drugs. Yeah. Chanel, Louis girl, you fly. She go bow man with a off-white. She gonna tell me if you like. Come on, I don't even want you to retire from music, Harvey. I want you to keep making music, bruv. Because you're cold. But don't retire like this. This is shocking, bro. Don't retire like this. And be sure to subscribe to Click It Gaming. Link in the description.